Yesterday I shared the document, right? Everyone received the document or not? Can you please check it once? I shared the document. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yesterday I shared the document. Did everyone receive the document or not? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, what we need to discuss today? Yesterday we are discussing if if function, right? Okay. In if there are based on the condition, if the condition is satisfied, then true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement will return. Okay. So at the time of in if at the time of writing if, okay, you can use multiple. You can write multiple conditions also. When you want to write multiple conditions, must and should you have to use either AND operator or OR operator, right? Okay, AND operator or OR operator we have to use it. For AND operator, what is AND operator will do? That means if all the conditions are satisfied, then only it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false, right? That is one. See here, yesterday we discussed few of the things on. See here, this is the one. Okay. In this one, okay. So we are writing multiple conditions here. When we are writing multiple conditions, if whichever conditions are satisfied, then only true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement. Okay. So this is how. And one more important point is, see, sometimes at the time of writing a statement, either you can give the static values or else we can give the column values also. Suppose, see here, example. Mm, See here, suppose this is a static value, right? Okay. In another, for false statement, in place of false statement, okay, I am giving column name. Can we give the column name? Yes, we can give the column name. What type of column name? Suppose I'm giving name. That means, what is the meaning of this one? If append ID greater than 21 and in name, whatever values EDC, IKN, if it is there, if these two conditions are satisfied, then this statement will return. Okay. Otherwise, otherwise, then whatever the name values are there, that means in whichever rows the conditions are not satisfied, for those rows in name column, okay, in name column, what values are there that it will. That means see here, ID greater than 21. Is it ID greater than 21? No, this condition is not satisfied. If one condition is not satisfied, no need to check other condition because in AND operator, must and should be satisfied both the conditions. Okay. When it comes to here, ID greater than 21. Yes, it is satisfied. And name is having like either EDC or IKN values will be there. Yes, IKN values are there. When it comes to here, yes, correct. This condition is satisfied. And this condition is also satisfied. Both the conditions are satisfied in these two rows. Then for these two rows, it is returning true statement. Whatever statement is there, that statement will run. Otherwise, in whichever rows conditions are not satisfied, in those rows, what name values are there, those values will be displayed. That is the meaning of this one. See here, execute. See here, when you try to execute this one, in this particular row itself, a condition is not satisfied. If condition is not satisfied in the name column, what value is there? That understand clearly or not? See, while at the time of writing in if or switch, okay, when you are returning a statement, at the time of returning a statement, either you can give static values or else you can give the column values, column names also. Okay. So column while at the time of writing a column names in the written statement, so based on the condition, those column names values will be written. Understand? But one important point here it is while you are returning the statements, okay, while you are returning the statements, while you are returning the statements, both the statements, okay, both the written statement must and should be same data type. What is that? Both the written statements, okay, both the written statement must and should be in the same data type. That means whatever, see here, whatever true statement, whatever the true statement data type it is, okay, false statement also same data type must and should be there. If suppose one statement is character, another statement is numeric, then it will throw an error. Suppose, see here, suppose for example, I am returning true statement is this one, and in place of false statement, I am giving like a numeric value 1 2, or else column numeric type data type. If you are giving that also, it will error. It will throw an error. I will show you. See here, when I execute this one. See here. So this is how it returns a statement. See here, it will throw an error because one statement it is character, and the statement it is numeric. It is not accepted like that. Okay, the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Either you have to return the statement as either characters, all the written statements are numeric or a decimal or a date, anything. But all the statements are only one data type only, it will returns. Understand? So if true statement, if you are returning a numeric value, and false statement also, you need to return numeric type of columns only. Understand? Suppose not only this one, even if you pass the column names also, it will throw an error. See here, ID. We are passing. See here. Actually, in the true statement, it is character. In the written statement, in true statement, it is character. It is okay. In the false statement, it is written as ID column name. See here. What is the data type of this ID column? Like numeric. Okay, one is character, another one is numeric. It won't allow like that. Okay, always the written statements, whatever it is there, those written statement must and should be in the same data type. Okay, always the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Okay, understand? So this is how it will read. Understand clearly or not? Very, very important point. Okay, while you are returning the statement, okay, all the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Either if you want to return all the statements in numeric, you can return the numeric. If you want to return as a character, date, anything. Okay, but all the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Very, very, very important point. But while you are writing a condition, you can write the conditions with different data types of columns. Understand? See here, the best example is here. One condition I'm writing numeric type of condition. Okay, one condition I'm writing character type of. In writing a condition, it is accepted any type of conditions you can write it. But at the time of returning the statement, must and should be whatever written statements are there. All the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Very, very, very important point. Okay. If suppose if you are returning the statements as one numeric means a true statement you are returning as numeric means, and false statement also you need to return the numeric. If it is character, date, anything. Okay. Understand clearly or not? Okay. This is how it will works in if. Okay. In if, up to now we are seeing AND operator, right? Okay. Let's discuss about the OR operator. What is OR operator? Okay. See here. Okay. How you need to use OR operator? See, see, you can write n number of conditions. When you are writing n number of conditions, in between the conditions, must and should you have to use either AND operator or OR. Not only two conditions, you can write multiple conditions, but in between the condition, must and should you have to use AND or OR operator. If it is AND operator means double ampersand. Okay. OR operator means, what is OR operator? OR operator. In AND operator, what will happen? Both the conditions must and should satisfied. Then only true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement will return. But in OR operator, if any one condition is satisfied, then true statement. Understand what I'm saying? In OR operator, if any one condition is satisfied, then true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement will return. Understand? So here, when you are using OR operator, how you need to write OR operator? Like this. See here, two pipe symbols. How these two pipe symbols will be there? That means vertical, two vertical lines will need to. How two vertical lines means shift plus in your keyboard, shift plus above the enter button. Shift plus above the enter button. There is two pipe symbols will be there, or two vertical symbols will be there. Shift plus you have to click on two times, then it will comes like this. Two times, not one time. Okay. So when you are giving like this, okay, see here, what will happen? See here, OR operator. This is an OR operator. OR operator means if any one condition is satisfied, then true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement. Understand? Let's see with the difference. See here. Suppose, for example, in AND operator, what will happen? Both the conditions must and should be satisfied in the same type of rows. In the same rows only, all columns conditions need to be satisfied. Then only true statement will return, right? Okay. So, but here, see here. So in AND operator, what will happen? All the conditions, okay, must and should be satisfied in the same rows. Okay. So instead of that one, OR operator you have to use. When you are using OR operator, what will happen? OR means any condition in any row, if it is satisfied, then it will return true. Understand? Not only in this, in OR operator, if you want to satisfy with any condition, in any row it is satisfied. Any condition is satisfied in any row, not in the same row. If it is satisfied in the same rows also, it is accepted. Even if a condition is satisfied with the different rows of that particular column also, it is satisfied. Suppose, for example, see here, ID is 21 here. Okay. Suppose, for example, I will tell you with simple example. Okay. See here, where ID is equal to 21 and name is equal to EDC. See here. See, in ID column 21 is there. Okay. In name column, EDC value is there. See here. Okay. So that means in our operator, suppose for example, first it will check this condition. Okay. See here. ID is equal to 21 is there or not? Yes, it is there. If one condition is satisfied, no need to check other condition because our operator, if one condition is satisfied, okay, then true statement will understand. So that means first one, ID value is satisfied, but no need to check name related one. Okay. Then if first condition is satisfied, directly true statement will return. Okay. So next one is, see here, ID is equal to 22. That means this condition is not satisfied. Okay. And name is equal to EDC. Here name is also not satisfied. That means if both the conditions are not satisfied, then only false statement will return. See here, both the conditions not satisfied. Then it returns whatever false statement is there that it will return. Here. See here. And ID is equal to, what is that? ID is equal to, is ID is equal to 21? No, this ID is equal to, not equal to 21. Okay. So this condition is not satisfied. When name is equal to EDC, this is not satisfied, but this is satisfied. Whenever it is satisfied, then what statement it will return? True statement. Understand clear? Okay. See here, sometimes a condition is satisfied in one row it is. Another column condition is satisfied in another. In different rows it is. Even if it is different rows also, it will return the true statement. See here, like that. So just to check, like in our operator, if any one condition is satisfied, then true statement. Otherwise, false statement. Understand clearly or not? Understand clearly or not? This is how our operator will works. Not only this one, like see here, I'm writing some conditions. Okay, I'm writing like this. Tell me what conditions are satisfied. Whichever rows true statement will return, whichever rows false statement will return. Can anyone tell me what is this one? Anyone? Can anyone tell me what is the output for this one? If I try to execute, which rows true statement, which rows it is false statement? Yes, yes, Shankar. All our returns are true because let's see. Okay, ID greater than or equal to 21. If ID greater than or equal to 21, what values are there? 21, 22, 23. That means all the conditions are. If one condition is satisfied, no need to check other condition. Okay, that means in all the rows, true statement only it will return. There is no false statement because all the conditions are satisfied. Then true statement only. Okay. See here, like this. Okay. Is it clear or not? Not only this one, if you want to return the state uh, in place of that one, you can write the column names. Suppose, for example, see here, I'm writing like this. In place of this one, I'm writing the column names also. See here, suppose, for example, the column names also must and should be in the same data type. While you are written, see, return statement must and should be same data type. This is very, very important. Please don't forget this one. Okay. One is numeric, another written statement is decimal means it won't allow it. Okay. So either if you want to pass like only numerics, then it's okay. One is numeric, another one is character, it is not X. Okay. So Vijay, can we pass like one is numeric, another one is decimal related thing? Suppose, for example, see here, I'm giving here 1, 2, 3. This is a numeric. In another statement, I am giving like a, what is that one? Decimal 1.23, like this. Then exit. Okay. See what is that one? Rather than 21. Not equal to. Okay. See here we are I'm returning one statement as numeric, another statement as decimal. It is allowed because both are like a numeric related one. Okay, numeric type of return. That's the reason it will use. But one is numeric, another one is character, or another one is date. Those are not allowed. Very important point. Not only this one, even if you are passing a date, one is numeric, another one is date, it is not allowed. One is numeric, another one is character, it is not allowed. One is numeric, another one is decimal, it is allowed. Okay, either you can pass all the written statements as numeric, all the written statements are character, all the written statements are date. It will allow. Understand clearly? Mhm. Okay, so this is how it will works. Okay, so this is how it will works. Okay, understand or not? But in if there is a problem, it is okay. In if there is a problem, what is that problem? Only two statements we can return. What is that? In if only two statements we can return. But I want to return multiple statements. Okay. So in if there is one drawback, it is there. What is the drawback? Only two statements only we can return, not more than two. Okay. If you want to return more than two statements or multiple statements, we have to use a function called switch. What is that? Switch. Same behavior switch also. Like writing, you can write multiple conditions using AND operator or OR operator, and you can just need to return multiple statements. That means more than two statements. That is, understand? See, switch. See, in switch function, first you need to write an expression. What is an expression here? See, in place of expression, always you have to write true, true function. What is that? Always, every time, in any scenario, very important switch function, very important switch function. Listen carefully. Okay. In switch function, okay, in place of expression, first you need to write a true function. There is a true function is there, right? This is the comma. Okay. This is the true function. Okay. So after that, value. See here, what is the value? Value means writing a condition. Value is nothing but writing a condition. Once again, see here. So, first, see, in switch, in place of expression, what you need to write? True function. Okay. What is the meaning of true function means? See, actually, expression is nothing but a condition. Okay. If the condition is satisfied, then only it will enter into the switch. But here, when you are writing in place of expression, if you are writing true function, what will happen? Always it will satisfy the condition and it will enters into the switch. Okay. So that's the reason I'm writing a true here. In place of true function, you can write the condition also. Okay, whatever condition is satisfied, then it will enters into the switch. Okay, so but here when I'm writing true function here, what will happen? True is nothing but always every time the condition is satisfied. Okay, so whenever a condition is satisfied, see here. So next one is after writing a true function, what is that one? You can write condition, comma statement. Condition, comma statement. Here value is nothing but you must and should you have to write condition. Condition, comma, return statement. Condition, comma, return statement. You can write a number of conditions. Okay, similar like switch function in transform data, what option you are using if you want to return multiple statement? What option is used in transform data? Can anyone tell me what is that option name? You understand what I'm asking? See, in switch function, we are returning multiple statements, right? Okay, the same multiple statements in transform data also it will return. What is that option? Can anyone tell me? In transform data, it returns multiple statements. Okay. What is that option name? Can anyone tell me that one? What is that one? Okay. So what is that option in transform data? Conditional column. What is that? Conditional column. So with the conditional column only. Yes. Okay. Conditional column. Okay, using conditional column only we can return the multiple statements, right? Same functionality in DAX function we can call it as switch. Okay, see here in switch first you need to write the true function, and after that try to write your value. Here see in syntax it is showing value is nothing but condition. condition comma. A result one is nothing but a return statement. Okay. So condition comma return statement. Condition comma return statement. In place of condition, you can write multiple conditions also. Either you can write single condition or you can write multiple conditions. But here also written statements, you can write when you are returning the statements, whatever written statements are there, all the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Whatever be what behave whatever the rules for if condition, same rules are applicable for switch only. So that means what is that one? If whatever written statements are there, all the written statement must and should be in the same data type. Very, very important. Understand clear? This is see when you are writing a condition. Okay, so when you are writing a condition, you know right how to write the condition. But while you are writing a switch, don't write it in one line. Yeah, you have to write the proper syntax for switch. How you can write condition statement is in one condition, one statement is in one row. Another condition, another statement is in another row. Like that. Multiple conditions in multiple rows I want to write. Then at that point of time, if you want to move the cursor from if you want to move the cursor to the next line, what is the shortcut it is there? Means shift plus enter. If you click on shift plus enter, the cursor is moved to the next lines like this. If you want to move to the, if the cursor want to move to the next line means shift plus enter button in your keyboard, shift plus enter button. Then the cursor is moved to the next lines. Okay. So because either you can write it in one line also you can write it. But for easy to understand, you have to write multiple conditions in multiple rows. If you want to write it in multiple rows means you have to move the cursor to the next lines, right? If you want to move the cursor to the next lines means shift plus enter button you have to use. Then the cursor is moved to the next one. See here, suppose for example, there is an ID code. ID is equal to, suppose for example, 123. If it is there like that. See here, return statement 1, 2. I'm writing it. That means in the see here, first you are writing a condition. Not only one condition, you can write multiple conditions also. How you can write it? After a condition, either you can use AND operator or OR operator, you can write multiple condition like this. Okay. You know how AND operator and OR operator will works, right? Same behavior here also. Understand? So like this. See here, if you have multiple conditions, see here. First condition, I'm writing this one. Then, for if this condition is satisfied, then this is the statement. Put comma after writing the return statement. Put comma because you are writing multiple conditions, right? That's the reason. Don't forget this comma here. Okay. Again, shift plus enter. Okay. And is equal to 22. Again. I have another condition. That's a please don't forget this comma. Okay. If you have multiple condition, must and should you have 23. I'm writing as 23. Okay. So if you have in conditional column also we are writing like this only, right? Condition statement. Condition statement. Suppose if you have 5 conditions, up to 4 you are writing a condition statement conditions. Last one, okay. Last one, no need to write the condition and statement. Directly you can write the statement here. Suppose for example, okay, here I'm giving like I'm giving like this. What is the meaning of this one? That means if in this ID column, if suppose if it is if the values is 1, 2, 3, then return statement is 1, 2, 3. But this is but you are returning in how you are returning in text format in double quotes. If you are mentioning anything in the double quote, that is a character data type it will take, right? Yes. Okay. So see here. That means if ID column contains 1, 2, 3, then this statement. If ID column contains 22 value, then 22. If ID column contains 23, then it will return 23. If other than these three values in the ID column, okay, then what statement it will return? It will return like 20. Understand? That means other than these conditions, okay, for other values, other than these conditions, for the other values, what it will return? 21. That is the meaning of this one. Okay. Meaning is like if above conditions are not satisfied, then this statement will understand clearly or not. So now tell me for which value 21 written for 21 value it will return 21 because 21 I'm not writing any condition here. Then it will what it will happen in the returns in the else part. This is an else part, right? In else part, whatever output is there, that it will return. Okay. See here in ID column 22 is there. In whichever rows 22 is there, for those rows, what it will return 22. For whichever rows 23 is there, for those rows, what it will return 23. Understand? Okay. For other than these conditions, whatever it is there, for other values, it will return 21. Then tell me what is the output it will return. First one is 21. Second one is 22. Third one is 23. All see here. These are not the numeric because inside the double quotes, if you mention it, those are characters. Okay. So all the written statements are in characters. Here also, all the written statement must and should be in the same data type. If it is different one, if it is different data type means it will throw an error. I will show you, don't worry. Okay. Execute this. Okay, see, like this it will. Understand or not? Suppose, for example, while at the time of writing statement, few statements are numeric, few statements are character. Then see what will happen. Suppose, for example, these are characters. In the double quotes, you mentioned characters, right? In one of the statement, I am writing as numeric. Suppose this. I am giving numeric means numeric or decimal values directly you need to give. If it is a character or a date value, must and should you have to give the in the double quotes, right? Like this. See here, when you are returning this, and you are executing this one, it will throw an error because these values are written as a character and this is written as a numeric. It is not allowed. Understand? Even while at the time of writing the statement, either you can return the static values or else you can write the column values also. Understand? Suppose, for example, I am writing like this. Whatever while at the time of writing a column name must and should be careful like whether what other statements are written the column also in the same data type or not, you have to check it. If it is in different data type it will throw some. Okay, like this you can write the static values or else you can return the. Understand clearly? Okay, this is how the switch. In switch function, what are the things are used? See here, first of all. See here, in logical function. See, this AND function, OR functions are there. No need to discuss these functions because in AND and OR function, in place of AND and OR function, you have to use double ampersand and pipe symbol. Okay, very important. Okay, because in if you are using AND function or OR function, only you can write two conditions. Understand what I'm saying? While you are using this A and D and only two conditions you can write. But if you write double ampersand or pipe symbols, then you can write multiple conditions. Understand? That is the difference between. That's the reason. See, I will show you that also. See, suppose for example, okay, either in if or switch anything, like see here, instead of OR operator, see this is an OR, right? So you can use OR function also. What is that? OR function. Inside the OR function, first condition, comma, second condition. Okay. Like this also we can write. Same output it written. See, you can write vertical lines or else OR function. But the problem is in our function, only we can write two. But in pipe symbols, it will, when you are using pipe symbols, you can write n number of conditions. Very important. If you want, see, this is a, so I will show you. That's the reason, even in real time also, always you have to use double ampersand and pipe symbols only. That means vertical, two vertical lines only. Don't use A and D and OR functions in this Power BI. See here. Suppose, for example, if I try to write another condition, that means, so in our function, first you need to write the first condition, comma, second condition, and within the bracket, that means our function, in our function, within the bracket, you have to write both the condition. But in between the condition, you have to put comma here. Suppose if I try to write another condition, see here, I'm trying to write another condition. For that, another condition means put comma and write it. But if I try to put another comma, immediately see below that red mark it is showing, right? That is an error. That means in AND operator or in AND function or OR function, okay, it will allows two conditions only, not more than that. Okay, so that's the reason in place of OR, ORR and A and AND function, always we have to use what what symbols it is, vertical lines. Okay, if it is a vertical line, see here, suppose I'm writing vertical lines. Okay, I'm writing another condition also. See here, okay, and sales. See, it is allowed. Okay, not only this one. Okay, even for and double ampersand also, you can write multiple conditions, multiple double ampersand. But if you are using A and D and OR functions, only two conditions it is allowed. Understand clear? That's the reason. So in real time, in place of A and D and OR functions, always you have to use double ampersand or pipe symbols only. Don't forget this one. Understand clearly? Okay. So next one is, see here, and we need to discuss not, right? What is not? How you can write not equal to means? You know, right? Not equal to means immediate less than greater than is called as not equal. See how you can write not equal to means. Let's see. Okay. See here. So if you want to write not equal to means how you can write? See, immediate less than greater than is called as this is not equal to. Even in SQL Server also not equal to means like this only we are writing, right? Same here. Not equal to means like this. Understand? See here. Okay. Not even not in place of not equal to not function also used. But not function means there is some different process will be there in place of that not you have to use better to use immediate less than greater than is not equal to this is not equal always you have to use this. Okay, we already discussed if switch. Next one is coalesce and next one is true and false. What is true or false means while at the time of writing a statement you can give static values that means numeric values or decimal values or character values or date values anything or else you can use the column names in the written statement. Column names also you can use. I clearly showed you right how to use the columns in the written statements. Okay, so while at the time of writing column, while you are using column names, just write the column, but must and should, okay, whatever all the written statement must and should be in the same data. That means, see, if you are giving some values are static values, some values are column values, but column values and static values must and should be in a same data type. If it is different data type, it will throws an error. Understand? See, while see most of the times in DAX functions where the errors are getting is while closing, you are not closing proper brackets. Okay, you are not following proper syntax at that point of time. See, most of the times everyone is facing the problem in switch function. Okay, they are not following the proper syntax, putting commas and everything. They are not putting some brackets properly like that. Okay, these are the errors. Understand? See here. And one more important point is you can use true function and false functions also. What is that? True function and false function. That means in place of in play while at the time of writing a statement or else in writing a condition also you can check a true or false functions. Okay, like you see here. Suppose in written statement, see I'm in place of giving static value or column value, I'm using true function and false function. True. This is the true function, comma false function. These also you can. What these will do, true function will return true, true. False function will return false. That's it, false. ठीक है? Like this only, true function. That means not only in the written statement you are using true or false function, right? Not only here, even if you at the time of writing conditions here greater than 21 or suppose for example is equal to something you are given, right? You need to check with the true or false conditions also. Like if column is equal to true, then this statement will. If column is equal to false, like those functions, that means this true and false functions also we can use here itself. Understand clearly? Okay. Okay. So this is how it will works. Understand clearly? Okay. Next one is coalesce function. What is coalesce function? I already explained coalesce function in SQL Server. What is coalesce function? Can anyone tell me? What is coalesce function? Anyone? Nagadurga, Shankar. I already explained coalesce function in SQL Server, right? What is coalesce function? Yes, very good. Okay. Coalesce function is nothing but it returns a not null values. What is that? It returns a not null. See here, I will show you one example. You can give n number of columns. Yes. See, I'm giving something two. Here it has three. Here it has um, one. This is not given. Two, three, four, five, seven, like this. So in coalesce function, you can pass n number of columns, but always in whichever columns not null value is there, that column value. Understand? Okay. In whichever column, okay, what is that? In whichever column not null value is there, that column not null value will return. Okay. If all the columns having a null values, at that point of time only it will return a null value. Understand clearly? Like this. Okay. See here. I will see here. I'm applying coalesce. See here. Coalesce. Okay. Inside the coalesce function, you just need to pass the column names. That's it. Name, comma, name one, comma, name two. See here. In this one, here null value is there. In the first row, name one, name having what is that? Null value is there. Then it will go to the name one. In the name column, in the first cell, what is that one? Null value is there. Then it will go to the third column, name two. Name two having not null value is there. What not null value is there? That it will. See here, two. Wherever, in whichever column not null value is there, that value automatically returns. See here, three it is. Here it is one. Here see all the in the particular row, all the columns having null values. Then it returns null. Okay. See here. Here name having not null value. What is that value? No, two it is. That automatically it will return. See, whenever it returns this one, not null value, no need to check in the same row. No need to check other columns. Wherever it is finding not-time value, it won't check other column values. Understand? Here also, see here. Here also, like that. Understand clearly? Okay. This is how the coalesce function works. Okay. So this is what. Okay. These are the functions for logical functions. Please note it down, these functions. Logical functions. Important in logical functions, these are the important categories. Okay. So in place of AND function, AND function, always you have to use double ampersand. In place of OR of function, you have to use two typical y. Not not equal to means this is the one. If and switch. What is the difference between if and switch? In if we can return only two statements. In switch we can return multiple statements. That is the main difference between if and switch. Okay. Coalesce means always it returns a not value. Okay. True or false functions means those are written at true, either TRUE or FALS, false. True or false it will returns. Understand? Okay. Okay. Next category of functions is math trick functions. Let's what are math trick functions? See here. Here in math trick functions, see all math, some maximum math trick functions are trigonometric functions. I told you, right? We cannot use trigonometric functions in math trick functions. Okay, because those are not give the exact values. Those will give approximate values. That's the reason don't use that one. Understand? So next one is, see in this particular math trick function, few of the functions are important. Those we need to discuss. Okay, the first function is convert. See here, all these are trigonometric. Sine, cos, tangent, and everything. Okay, so we have first function is convert function. What is convert function will do? Means convert function is nothing but converting from one data type to another data. In SQL Server, if you want to convert the data type from one data type to another data type, what functions are used? Can anyone tell me? In SQL Server, if you want to converting from one data type to another data type, what functions are used? Can anyone tell me? Nagdurga, other people, anyone? Very good. Cast or convert function. Okay. Using cast or convert function, we are converting from one data type to another data type in SQL Server. Okay. Same here also. In Power BI, we have only convert functions. Okay. Convert function is nothing but, right? Converting from one data type to another data. Okay. The same function here. But here only in Power BI, only convert function is there. Convert means converting from one data type to another data type is called as convert function. Okay. See here in see here. So this convert function you need to apply it on new code. Okay. See, see here. Convert. Suppose for example, suppose for example, there is a coalesce column is there. This coalesce column, actually, what is the data type for coalesce column? It is a numeric data type. Okay, this coalesce column is numeric values only. It is there. That's the reason numeric data type it is. Okay, I want to convert it into character. Is it possible? Right, I told you right in SQL Server. Okay, I clearly explained to you. Character will support any type of data. Okay, but character cannot be converted into other data types, right? That's what I told you, right? Same here. Character will support any type of data. That means numeric value can be converted into character. Decimal value of type of column can be converted into character. Date value of type of column can be converted into character. Anything is possible. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? Like this. Okay. So see here, suppose for example, convert. Okay. First, in place of expression, you have to write the column name. What is that? Column name. What is that column name? Colas column. Okay. Comma. What data type you want to convert? That data type you have to select it here. Understand? Okay. In convert function, whatever column you want to change the data type, that column name, comma, to which data type you want to change it, that data type you have to mention. See here, what are the different data types are there? Boolean. Boolean means one, zero and ones. If it is currency means currency values. Date and time means date and time related data type. If you want to convert it, you have to select. Double means what is double? Decimal. Remember, double means decimal. Double means decimal. Integer means numeric values. String means character. So which data type you want to change it? That you have to select. I want to change it to string. Okay. So I'm selecting string here and close the bracket and execute. Now see this column, coalesce column values, whatever it is there, that it will be converted into, see here, character. See, convert. What is the data type for this particular column? Text means character only, right? It is done. That means if you want to convert the numeric value to character, okay, we can convert it. Using convert function, you just need to, for which column you want to convert it, that column you need to mention, and which data type you want to convert it, that data type you have to understand clearly. Is that clear or not? This is about convert function. Okay. Next one is, see here, these are all not required. Cottage, and everything. Okay. Even these also. Currency symbol means whichever numeric column we are passing inside that currency function, then it will add the currency symbol to that one. Let's see this. Okay. Suppose, for example, in new column only, suppose there is a numeric column. This is coalesced column. But before this coalesced column values, I want to add the currency symbol. Then you have to apply currency function. Here, just you need to pass the column name. That's it. See here, currency. Vijay, I have a doubt here. Only why rupee currency? Can we add the different currency? No, because in currency symbol, okay, this currency function will works based on your location of the country. In which country location you are there, automatically that country location currency only it is added here. Suppose whatever you required currency, that currency symbol, if you want to add it, means what function we need to apply. I already explained to you. What is that function? Can anyone tell me? Nagdurga? See, if I want to add my own currency to that particular value, means what function we need to apply? I already clearly explained to you. What is that function? Yes, very good. What is that? Format function. In format function, any currency symbol you can add. But in currency function, based on your location of that country location, it automatically it will take that particular currency. Understand? So this is all. Next one is divide function. What is divide function will do? Divide function means right, normal division. Okay, if you want to calculate the normal division means you have to use divide function. That means numerator value divided by denominator. That is the divide, right? Numerator column divided by denominator column is a divide function will works like. See, there are two cases will be there. One is, okay, I will tell you. Normal division, how you are calculating, and in that, what is the drawback? Then why we are using divide function? I will tell you the differences. See here, listen carefully. See here. Suppose I am giving this. And if you want to if you want to divide any particular value, how you are giving? Numerator divided by denominator, right? If you see in play numerator, you have to pass the numerator column divided by denominator column. Suppose, for example, okay, see here, coalesce, coalesce column, okay, divided by, divided means forward slash and named See here. Understand or not? See here. What is the Coles column 2? 2 divided by 2, how much it is? Means what is the quotient value? 1 it is. Because when you are calculating division, quotient value only it will return. See here. Here 3 is there. Here blank is nothing but a 0. Anything value divided by 0, what is the value it will return? Infinity. In Power BI, anything value, actually in normal also, anything value divided by 0 is called as infinity. Okay. So 3 divided by 0 means what is that one? Infinity. See, infinity symbols are added. Understand? Like this. See here, 2 divided by 0 and 1 divided by 0, infinity. 0 divided by 0, 0 it is. That means empty it is. Understand? 4 divided by 5 means 0.8 quotient it is. 7 divided by 7 means 1 it is. Okay. But the problem is, in if you want to calculate the division means like this, numerator column divided by denominator column. But but when you are using normal division like this, what is the problem it is facing is in normal division, okay, it returns an anything value divided by 0, it returns empty, sorry, infinity. Okay. But in the organized level, business users are not accepting this infinity symbols. Okay. So this is the drawback in normal division, in normal division, except anything value divided by 0, remaining values are giving proper results only. But anything value divided by 0 at that point of time, infinity symbol is showing. Okay. But business users are not accepting the infinity symbol. So to overcome this problem, you have to use a function called divide function. In divide function, numerator column, what is that one? Colas, comma, denominator column, name to. Just you have to mention, comma, and you have to give the alternative result. Alternative result means, see here, I'm giving 0. What is the meaning of this one? See, when you are using divide function, how the normal division will be calculated? Divide function is also calculated the same. Divide function is also calculated the same. But whenever anything value divided by 0, in normal division, it is returning like infinity symbol. But in divide function, anything value divided by 0, it returns 0. What is that? Here you are writing a written result, right? This written result, it will understand. If you are giving 0, 0, anything value divided by 0 at that point of time, this written result will be executed. That means 0 it will. Suppose if you give 1, 1 it will show like that. Understand? See here. Remaining cases, how the normal division will be calculated, same output will be executed. Only the problem is anything value divided by 0 at that point of time in normal division, it infinity symbols are showing. In divide function, it is showing whatever written result are here available here, that written result is showing. Understand? That is the difference. This is accepted. That's the reason when you are in the organization level, when you are calculating a division, normal division, okay, then must and should you have to use divide function only, because business users are not accepting normal division because it returns a infinity symbols. Infinity symbols are not accepted here. Understand clearly or not? So this is how this divide function. Okay. Remaining function that we can discuss in Monday class. Okay. So yesterday I shared the complete Power BI document. Okay. In the Google Classroom. Check it. Please download it. Okay. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Anyone having any doubts or anything is there? Okay. So we can stop it here and we'll continue on Monday. Okay. Bye guys.